Okay, here let's read together. Sharp Company has a process costing system. The following data relate to the company's mixing department for a recent month. Um, so the company has work in process inventory. This is the mixing department, right? Beginning work in process inventory. This is numbers in units, and this is the conversion. Remember when it says conversion, meaning it is direct labor and manufacturing overhead. Okay, so the beginning work in process inventory is 5,000 units, right? So beginning work in process inventory is coming uh, from maybe department A. Department A is sent to mixing department. So beginning work in process inventory 5,000 units. The conversion percentage of completion 60%. So at this stage, okay, when the work in process is coming from department A to the mixing department, there are 5,000 units there, but the conversion percentage is only 60%, not yet 100%, right? And then we have the units started into production 40,000, and units completed and transferred out 37,000. So 37,000 units is the units that has been completed, right, and transferred to the next stage. Okay, and then to the next stage, or maybe as finished good, something like that. But 37,000 is must. So department A sent to mixing department, and then sent to department C, right? So department A to mixing department 5,000 units, right? And then units completed and transferred out 37,000. So ending work in process inventory 8,000 is still here to be processed. Okay, you see here the 8,000 is still 25% complete for the conversion percentage. Okay, it asks you all materials are added at the beginning of the mixing process. Okay, all materials. Remember, the manufacturing cost is materials plus direct labors plus manufacturing overhead. All materials already put into the already input all of the materials. The direct labor and manufacturing overhead just 60% in the beginning work in process and 25% for the ending work in process. Okay, so the question is, compute the equivalent units of production for materials using the weighted average method. It asks you the units of production for materials, and the D asks you the units of production, equivalent units of production for conversion. Okay, so for materials, so in if it asks you the equivalent units of production, right, for the weighted average method, you only need to plus the units of transferred and then ending inventory. Okay, how much you transferred to the next stage, and then how much is left here. That is the level of your production, right? So the units of transferred out, this is the materials, this is the conversion. As it says, all materials are added at the beginning of the mixing process. So 37 plus 8, simply just like that. So 45,000 equivalent units of production for the materials. But how about conversion? So 37 units transferred out, 37, and then plus equivalent units in the ending inventory, only 2,000, not 8,000, because for the conversion only 25% complete, not 100%. That is why 8,000 plus 25, sorry, 8,000 multiply with 25%, then you get this one, and then you plus them together, become 39,000. Okay, so the equivalent units of production, the production level of the company, if we talk about the materials, already full materials, okay, all materials has been all materials have been mixed together, okay, so it's fully 45,000. But for the conversion, which is direct labor plus manufacturing overhead, not all of the 45,000 units, it's 39,000 units. The units is like 45,000, but because not all of the direct labor and manufacturing overhead put here, so that's why we call it as equivalent units, right? The units are 45,000. This 37 plus 8 is 45,000, right? The units is 45,000, but the equivalent units is only 39,000 because the conversion stage is not finished yet for 100%. It's still 25%. Okay, so this is just how you answer if the question asks you about computing the equivalent units of production. Okay, thank you.